Hi guys, this is Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my channel is all about being a salon suite owner, entrepreneurship, motivation, inspiration, beauty, hair, makeup, and all things Amber Mellon life. And Amber Mellon life just means like whatever's on my heart, you know, that I want to share, something that I'm into at a certain time. That's all that means. So if you are here for it, girl, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. So today's video is going to be a salon suite video, a inspiration, motivation, all tied up in one. I know a lot of you guys follow me for different things. I have some girls that follow me for the hair and the makeup and, you know, whatever I'm into. And then I have some ladies that follow me because of Mary Kay. And then I have some ladies that follow me because of the salon suite, my salon suite story. So I just hope that you ladies, whatever reason you follow me for, I hope that whenever you watch a video, that even if it's not what you originally followed me for, I hope it's something that you can learn or take away, or I can entertain you and make you smile or laugh. So yeah, today's video is going to be, I guess this is going to be part one of a series. But first, let me say, when I do these salon suite videos, I am not a guru on starting a business. I have not perfected owning a business. Everything that I share is just my personal experience, whatever's on my heart to share. It's really just, you know, just letting those things out that are in my heart, you know, that that I hold on to. It's really almost like a diary, but like a viral diary or a vlog diary. If that makes any sense. So I just want to let you ladies know that everything I'm sharing is just personal experience, how I view things or how I perceive things. So everything that I say is not necessarily set in stone. It is just, you know, my opinion, and you ladies, most of you ladies are loving the advice and the inspiration. So whatever, you know, that you're asking me to make videos on, to create, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to give you my personal experience or my advice, but none of this is like, you know, set in stone. Okay, it's just an outlet for me. It's very therapeutic for me to do these type of videos. So what I want to talk about is emotional management. The emotional management when you are working for yourself, when you are an entrepreneur, just the journey and the different stages of an entrepreneur, when you're working for yourself, when you're starting your business, when you're doing something that you've never done. That's what I want to talk about. I'm not sure how it's going to flow today. I've been, you know, thinking about this type of video for a while now, and I just really have been thinking about what key points, you know, that I'm going to touch on. So I hope you ladies can pull something from it. So the first thing I want to talk about is just the journey of, you know, the different stages of working for yourself. So right now I am in the baby stage of working for myself, of being a business owner, of being an entrepreneur. I'm in the baby stage. My business is a baby. It's not even 1 year old. So when you are moving into your suite and you're like me, you don't have any clients, you're starting from zero, or you have potential clients, but you don't know if they're going to follow you, you don't know how anything's going to turn out, okay? You are in the baby stage. So my business will turn 1 year old. June 12th is when my business will turn 1 year old, okay? So when you think about a baby, when you think about someone having a baby and giving birth, and finally having to go through that newborn experience. I don't have any children myself. Hopefully soon I'll be able to have them. I'm just really concentrating on getting my business off the ground. But when you think of someone having a baby, like, all you hear is, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This is rough. Nobody told me that it was going to be like this. No matter how much you study, no matter how much you prepare or research, or, you know, have your everything checked off on your list, no matter how much of a planner you are, it still cannot prepare you for when you actually have the baby. Okay, that's what I hear from a lot of people, and that they're just so tired and they're so exhausted, but it's totally worth it and they wouldn't change a thing. Okay, so when you think about that aspect of a newborn baby, that is how it is when you are doing something that you've never done before. You're jumping out on faith and you are starting that business. You're moving into Salon Suite, whatever it is that you want to do. It is a baby. So that's why I always tell you, ladies, that it's so worth it to work for yourself, to step out on faith and do those things that you want to do. But it is a lot of work, okay? So, day one for me, opening my business and starting my business, it was like having a newborn child. I was exhausted. I did not give myself, I only had one day off. I worked Monday through Saturday for 3 or 4 months. I was super tired. And when you're in the baby stages of your business, you have to guard. When you have a newborn baby, you have to watch it. You're always watching it. You're keeping it close. Yes, you have the nursery set up and it's all nice and it's pretty, but the baby's gonna be wherever you are. The baby's gonna be in your room. If you're mostly in the living room, the baby and all the baby stuff is going to be where you are. If you're in the bedroom, the baby and all the baby stuff that you need is going to be sitting on the bed, like tangible, like where you can see it. You're watching it, you're guarding it, you're checking on it, all through the night, all day, making sure, your baby is still breathing, that it's, there's nothing wrong with it and all that. That is how a business, you have to guard it. You have to guard your mind, okay? So, when you're starting this business, a lot of people will offer different advice. A lot of people will want to, tell you what you need to do. So you really have to guard, what type of energy that you are going to allow around your mind and, how are you going to run your business, because you have to protect it, because this is the groundwork, in the very beginning when you're getting your business together. You are setting the stage. You're working all the kinks out. You're seeing what works. You're seeing what don't work. You're seeing how people respond to certain things you do, whether it be, by physically advertising yourself, going out there passing out cards and flyers, or whether it be by, how you promote yourself and how you interact with your audience on Instagram. You are working out the kinks. You are seeing what works. You're seeing what brings you business, what doesn't bring you business. It is a lot of observing, trying new things, working hard, making sure you are getting the best experience. When you have a baby, you are watching for the cues, right? You are watching for, what kind of emotions or body language does your baby give off when it's hungry, or when it's sleepy, or when the diaper needs to be changed, or, if something's wrong with the stomach. You're just paying attention, to every single little thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is with a business. It is a lot of work. It is exhausting. It is physically exhausting, and it is mentally exhausting. It will challenge you, just like parents who have just given birth to a newborn. It is exhausting. It's challenging. There's things that you didn't even know that you were going to have to deal with, as far as a woman's body and all the changes. Same thing, when you have a business. There will be times when you feel really, really sad, for no reason, and I definitely have experienced this. I definitely have experienced days, where I question myself, whether I did the right thing or the wrong thing. I've had days where, I'm feeling like, is it going to work? I have days where the people who I know for sure support me, have got my back. I see, not that they tell me, but I see a little, worry in their face, i.e. my husband. My husband supports me 100% in everything I do, but he's observing me from the outside, you know what I'm saying? So even he, sometimes I feel like, is a little worried of how it's all going to go out. And so what do, when you're all alone, when you have to deal with this baby of a business. It's just like a newborn mother, you know, your partner is there, your husband is there, whoever is there helping you, they're there, but there's some things that person just cannot do. There are certain things that the mom has to do, okay? When the baby is hungry and the mom chooses to breastfeed, it's up to the mom to do that, okay? Nobody can do that but the mom. You know, when it's time to give birth, nobody can do that but the mom. The mom has to push it out and give the birth. It's the same thing, you know, when you are a business owner. There's some days where people will question if you made the right decision. You know, you're going to tell them, you know, this is what I'm doing, and they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, you know, just remember and all this, and it sounds like they're kind of doubting you, so you have to be mentally fit, okay? You constantly have to feed your mind with positivity because this is new. You know, you have to guard your business just like a baby. When a baby is you know, born, a baby eats a lot, okay? A baby gets up like every 2 to 3 hours. When you are a business owner, every morning on my way to work, I'm listening to some type of positivity. You know, like I said before, one of my videos, I listen to Raymond Torregano a lot. Now I listen to Les Brown a lot, but now I'm listening to Eric Thomas a lot, the hip hop preacher. I love his videos. I love the delivery of his videos. I love how he, you know, digs in and really gets to your core and challenges your thinking, your decisions, you know, what you're doing to make your dream come to reality. So that is one of the best advice I can ask you, is to constantly feed your mind positivity, to create, to every day to re-strengthen your mind, to every day put that dream, you know, every day you have to reset your mind. Every day when you get up, you say, okay, this is a new day. This is I'm working on my dream. What do you want? Every day I'm thinking, okay, Amber, this is what I want to do. You know, I want to be able to have a family. I want to be able to make residual income, whether I'm at work or not work. I want to be able to, I just bought a house last year. I want to decorate my house and, you know, furnish it and do everything that I want to do. I want it to be able to make so much money that, you know, if my husband decides he, you know, doesn't want to teach anymore, he doesn't have to do that. You know, I want to make so much money where, you know, I'm a giver. So I give whether I have a lot or whether I have a little, but definitely so I can give more. You know, I want to create more money so I can be able to spend time with my family and, you know, travel and do the things that I've never done before. So so when I do decide to have children, you know, I won't be worried about, you know, oh, I'm on maternity leave, I'm not, you know, bringing in this amount of money into my business, or, you know, oh, I can't have children because I'm not where I want to be in my business. You know, I want to be able to say, hey, I'm going on maternity leave, I'm taking, you know, a month and a half off, the salon is good, I don't have enough money where I can pay my rent. You know, I'm not hurting, and then I'm growing my YouTube channel, so when I'm at home, I'm still making money, okay? So that's my dream. So every day when I wake up, those goals are always in my mind. Another thing about me is what I've always practiced is whatever I'm working towards, I always see it before I do it. So before I moved into my salon, the place I was working at was right around the corner from my salon. So every day at my old job, on my way to work, I will always see this place. When I would pass by it, I would just feel so inspired, like I couldn't wait to get in it. I pictured myself already working here. I pictured myself already taking clients. I pictured myself just doing so well and being so prosperous. And you know what? I'm here. Every big decision that I've ever made in my life, whether it had to do with business or whether it was personal, I always saw it first. You know, when I wanted to get my license, I wanted to drive, I always pictured myself driving in the car to my favorite album, to my favorite artist, you know. I always saw it. You know, before I got married, I pictured, you know, myself being married to the person that I am now. Before I bought my house, I pictured myself in a house. Before I got my dog, I researched, I'm like, I'm going to get this dog. So that's the kind of person I am. Whenever there's something that I really want, it's always in the front of my mind. I always see it before it actually happens. So when it happens, it's a surprise to other people, but it's no surprise to me because I've been seeing it for months now, or for a year now, or for however long it takes. my house, I just moved in it last year. I couldn't do some of the things I want to do because I opened up a business and I had to, open up some business credit. So, it's not time to decorate my house. And me, I'm the kind of person, when I do something, I want to do it right. So I'm just not going to be throwing up stuff in my house that I really don't like and have to change it later. No, it's going to be empty and I will get to it when I'm able to get to it. So right now my house is just a big plain empty white house. But when I walk into it, I see the floors that I want. I see the furniture that I want. I see the paint that I want. Every time I walk into my house, I always see first what I want, and that just drives me more. So I just really want you ladies to take away whatever it is that you want. Always see it first. Every time you go into an area where your dream is, or whether it be your house or a new job, picture yourself getting the job. You already have the job. Picture the person saying yes. Picture you already opening up your business. As far as my YouTube channel, how I want it to grow and the numbers that I want to see, I already see it. I already believe it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the collaborations and the business opportunities that I'm going to get, I already see it, I already believe it. So when it happens, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm just going to be like, yes, Amber, this is something that you dreamed, that you've kept in your heart for so long, and it's here. So I just want you ladies to stay encouraged. If you just got into your suite, if you're going to get into your suite, if whatever business you want to start, I just want to encourage you to anything that you want, to see it first. Always see it first. Have faith. And seeing it is going to help you to make the decisions that you need to make. It's going to help you that drive, that work that you need to do to see the things that you want to see. Because grinding and working is so important, but you have to have faith too as well. Because what are you going to do when you've done everything you know how to do? When you've worked as hard as you know to do? When you've crossed all your bases and you're still not seeing it, what is left to do? Are you going to give up? Are you going to hold on to your faith and you are going to trust God? I don't know, what you ladies' beliefs or religions are. I'm definitely not trying to push any of my, personal beliefs on anyone who watches my channel. Whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. But as far as, me, Amber can only take herself so far. You know what I'm saying? Amber can do everything she needs to do. Pass out millions of cards, pass out flyers, talk to people, let everybody know. But what happens when you've done all that you can do and you're still waiting? You have to have faith. You have to trust God, or trust whoever you believe in. He will take you the rest of the way. He will create divine opportunities that you cannot do for yourself, and He will do it. What do you do when you've done everything you can and you're looking at your appointment book and it's not filled up yet? It's looking kind of slow or non-existent. What you do is you just continue to work hard and you have faith, and I promise you, He will never let you down. He has never let me down. I have never been late with my rent. I have never had a problem paying my rent. Now, I'm not saying that some days I'm like, it's not looking good. I'm not saying sometimes I don't get a little anxiety. I'm not saying sometimes I don't get a little worried. What I'm telling you is emotional management. Yes, all those emotions will come. You get in your suite and you're like, holy crap, like what now? Breathe, calm down, and just always keep the dream in front of you. Always keep your dream in mind. Always feeding yourself with motivation, inspiration, positivity. If you have people in your life that are not about growing, that are not about positivity, and they're like, well, you need to do this and you need to do that, and that don't work, and this is what you need to do, stop talking to them. Don't share anything with them. Don't talk to them about anything that's going on in your life, because guess what? They're going to say something, they're going to plant a seed, and it's going to have you questioning yourself. You're going to say, well, do I need to do this type of thing that I don't even love, that I don't even enjoy doing, just because they're saying, well, this is how you can make money, you know what I'm saying? Or, they'll say, well, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and this is how you need to do it. And, if your heart is not there, you're going to be questioning yourself, well, my heart's not there, but do I need to do that for the money? I'm telling you, whatever you do, you need to do it because you love it. That's what you enjoy doing. Now, there's some things that we don't enjoy doing that we just need to do. You know what I'm saying? And wisdom will tell you, okay, this thing right here is not something I enjoy, but I need to learn to do it. You know, I need to do this because it's vital to my business. There are certain aspects that are vital to your business that we don't like doing, but it just needs to get done, okay? Time management, organization, you know, making sure whatever services we're doing, that we are doing our best. We are giving our best, you know, customer service, you know, running an organized business, being on time, responding to people. You know, there are certain things that are just vital, that are just very important that we all need to learn. But there are certain things that are just opinions, you know. Not everything is for everybody, you know, and you'll learn that. But I hope this all ties in together. I hope I'm not rambling. I just, you know, when you're new like me and you don't have a lot of clientele or whatever business you're starting and it's new and you gotta learn, I just want you to learn that a lot of this journey is emotional management. A lot of it is mental, getting out of your own mind, okay? A lot of it is pushing yourself, you know, when you don't feel like it. There are days when, you know, I don't feel like coming to work, when it hurts to come to work, you know, but I know I gotta do it anyways. There are days when I'm like, man, is it gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? I know it's gonna happen, but you know, you can't go always off of what you see. Faith is what you know, okay? So faith, you know that you're going to do everything in your power to do what you need to do to get your business successful, okay? And a lot of times it's, you know, the waiting game. After you've done all that you can do, a lot of times it's just standing, you know, working through it, going through the hard part, going through the storm. And I can tell you the first 6 months of your business is going to be rough, okay? Now, if you already have clientele and you already have people following you, it might not be that rough. It might be okay. You might not experience any of these things that I'm telling you, which is amazing, but each new level that you go, you will experience new things. So, you know, I'm growing my YouTube channel. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I got my first did like thumbs down on a video, and I'm like, whoa, I got 2 dislikes. And somebody was like, Amber, why are you happy about 2 dislikes? Well, that's because that means that I'm growing. You know, each new level, you're gonna have people that just hate on you for no reason, that just dislike you for no reason, or you're challenging something within them and they feel some type of way because what you're saying confronts what they know is wrong in their heart or what they know they need to do, and they'll thumbs down, or what you're doing is what they desire to do, and so they thumbs down. So I'm happy to get the 2 thumbs down. That means that my channel is growing, people are seeing the videos, and I'm doing something right. So yeah, if you don't have haters, if you don't have people trying to get at you, you probably want to examine what you're doing, because I'm telling you, you will have people that dislike you for no reason. I've had people that hate me on sight. You know, I'm such a sweet, nice person. You know, I have this face, if I'm not smiling, I might look angry, or I might look, you know, a little stuck up, or I have an attitude, but I am totally opposite of that. I am one of the sweetest people that you'll ever meet, and it just amazes me when I have people that dislike me on sight, that dislike me for no reason. And all I can come to, the only conclusion that I can come to is that, you know, my light intimidates them. You know what I'm saying? Their light is down, is dim. There's something going on in their life that their light is not shining as bright as they would like it to, or they're not doing the things in their life that they would like, or they know they should, or they know they should be further, and they're seeing me grow, and it's conflicting with them. It's bothering them. So automatically, you know, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? So you will have haters, you will have people that dislike you, you will have people that talk about you, that talk about you behind your back. You know, those are new levels of growth, and each new level you're going to face a challenge. It doesn't matter whether you're balling and you got money and you can travel, you can do whatever you want to do, or whether you're starting from the bottom like me. Each new stage, you are going to grow, you're going to learn new things, you're going to be betrayed. You're going to be betrayed by people that you thought were your friends. You're going to have people that say, I got your back, and then when you get in it, they really don't. Just hold on to what you know is true. Pray for discernment. God will give you discernment. He'll let you know, who's for you and who's not for you. He'll let you know, who's in your corner and who's not in your corner. You know what I'm saying? When you're small and no one knows you, the people that stick by you are like your ride or die. Those are your true love. And sometimes even them, they will fall. It's all a part of life. You know what I'm saying? If you're a believer, you already know that Christ went through the same thing. He was betrayed by, his disciples that was hanging with him, that was rolling with him, that say, I got your back. He was betrayed by them. So I am learning how to respond to pain. I'm learning how to respond to betrayal. I'm learning how to respond when people are being fake. They're smiling in your face, and that they're talking about you behind your back. How do you respond to that? How do you take the pain and just be like, oh, and then grow from it? It's so important, because if you let those things affect you, I'm telling you, it will distract you from your main objective. I'm a giver, when you give to people, there will be people that don't appreciate it. There will be people that, forgot how much you were there or how much you invested in them. And that's okay, because I'm learning that when you give, you should give from a pure heart and not expect anything in return, because that is the true essence of giving, is giving from a loving heart. So I'm telling you, ladies, in the last 5 to 6 years, I have learned so many different things, and it's all preparing me for where I'm headed to. Yes, I have had friends that say they have my back, and we were down, and they have left my side, and I don't know where they're at. I have had people betray me, turn their backs on me. I've had relationships where I gave more than it was returned to me. I've had people lie on me. I've had people try to talk about my character and slander my character, but it's all good, because you know what? You know what's true. You know who you are, and that's the main important thing. And I just learned to not to try to defend myself or go and chase every lie, because how you live in your light will explain it all. You know what I'm saying? When someone's saying this bad about you and that bad about you, and then you're operating opposite of that, your decisions, your choices, your life, it's opposite of that. People will finally find out the truth. And so let your light speak for you. Let it speak to you. Let it burst through you. Let it be shown to your clients. Everywhere you go, just let your light shine. Don't dim down your light for others' comfort, girl, because if you keep doing that, you'll never reach your greatest potential. Okay, so I have more on this topic. Let me know what you ladies think. Let me know if you've enjoyed, what I said today. This video is getting long. It's almost 30 minutes, but I really just felt it on my heart to do, because this journey of entrepreneurship, which is basically, I learned that entrepreneur means taking risk, is no joke. It's not for the weary at heart. You have to be strong. I would say you have to be more mentally strong. And as I'm growing, I'm learning to work smarter and not harder. And that's another aspect that nobody, tells you about. Because a lot of people say work. But sometimes you can be working and not going anywhere. But I'm going to something else, and then this video will be more long. So I hope you ladies are having a great day. I hope that you never stop giving up on your dreams and your goals and the things that bring you happiness and peace, which is most important, because I don't want any of you ladies to think back or look at someone and say, man, look at where this person is. She's doing the same thing I wanted to do. What would happen if I would have just went out and did it, like her? You know what I'm saying? I have been through that myself with things that I wanted to do, and I seen other people do it. I'm like, man, I should have kept up with it. And that's why anything that I want to do, I'm doing it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to go for it with everything I got, because we only have one life to live. and you don't want to have regrets, and you don't want to be bitter about what you could have been or should have been. So I hope this has encouraged you, ladies. I love you. Thank you for even watching this long video. If you've watched it to the end, I appreciate you. Girl, you just keep going. Never give up. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care when you feel like crying, you feel depressed. Don't give up on your dream. Trust God, and He'll take you the rest of the way, okay? All right, ladies, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.